Well, to my surprise, when I ranked all the Greymon variants and subspecies a few weeks ago, you all really loved it. That is one of the best performing videos the channel's had in a couple of months, which is very weird, out the gate anyway.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
And on the comments of that video, a lot of people were saying, well, next up it better be Garurumon species, and well, there are significantly less Garurumon subspecies and variants than there are Greymon ones, which I am happy for, and so is my editor Static. So yeah, on today's video, let's rank all the Garurumon subspecies and variants. What is up, digital companions? I am Karn EX and welcome back to another video, and if it's not welcome back, how could you do this to me? And the children! Like and subscribe so it's welcome back next time. Cheers! And yes, we're ranking all the Garurumon species today. I've actually done the Crest of Courage and the Crest of Friendship before as rankings, so it's nice to kind of return to Monkey in that respect. And I think as a kid, honestly, I preferred Garurumon to Greymon. In Digimon World, I would always try and deliberately pick Gabumon over Agumon. That was always the line out of the two kind of leads that I preferred. So it's going to be interesting today to see how my opinions fall. So yeah, while I've always been more of a Gabumon guy, there are some parts of Garurumon's evos that are a little bit goofy, but there are some subspecies I didn't get to talk about and variants in the friendship armor that I'm really excited to go over today. So let's begin. And we are starting with, well, I'm going to start with Garurumon himself. And yeah, my opinion on this hasn't changed much since the friendship armor video. I really like Garurumon. I think maybe I was a little harsh on him in that video. I don't really know why. I still believe that Garurumon is one of the best champions in Adventure, but maybe not my favorite. I don't know if I could really say a favorite in Adventure. It's probably Angemon or Kabuterimon because I'm basic, but I really like Togemon too. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. I am going to begin by giving Garurumon himself an A. And I think he's high end of A. He definitely wouldn't be low A. And then his black Garurumon. I really like black variants, and there's gonna be one in this video which I might cause some controversy with, given my rankings for its other version, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Personally, Black Garurumon isn't like insanely cooler than Garurumon to me. I think it's probably as cool. I might end up picking it more often, like for example on the Digivice V or the Digimon VB. With the trial dims that had like Black Gabumon, I can't remember what they're called, Mad Howl, Black Roar, something like that. True Shadow. I always tend to go for variants, and I don't think that's because I necessarily prefer like the black variants of Digimon. It's more that I am less used to seeing them in stuff. I haven't got 20 years plus exposure to the black Garurumon as I do to the regular Garurumon, so maybe that's why I tend to go for it. It feels a little bit more unique, but to be totally strict, I think it is as good as Garurumon, but to be a little bit of a stinker, I'm gonna put it at A, just above Garuru, just above. And then is Garurumon. This guy makes me laugh so much, dude. I really like Psychmon, and I also really like Astamon, or as my brain wants to call it, Astamouth. Garurumon looks like Garurumon if the printer ink ran out. I would not say the same of Psychmon. I actually really like that Psychmon is like really uniquely colored to Gabumon and has the skull on the belly. I think that's very cool. But Garurumon's, man, yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. I like how its reference book listing literally says a beast Digimon that is very similar to Garurumon. It's pretty good.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Intel has told us there are at least 7.
Okay, I already see one. Give him. Okay.
They're the same picture.
I think I'm gonna put Garurumon at B. If we were talking Psychmon, I would put Psychmon at A, probably even S alongside Gabumon. I really like Psychmon, but Garurumon is very boring. Okay, let's move on to Garurumon X antibody. So I'm gonna look up what the X antibody did to Garurumon, because there's something kind of interesting about the X antibody. Now, I don't think the art did it great justice, but its rare fur has hardened further in cold places, making it difficult to hurt. Its combat instinct has become even more intense, driving it to fight to the bitter end, so there are very few Digimon that are willing to fight Garurumon. As it boasts the best qualities of a combat species Digimon, it is said to be a Digimon that requires its tamer to have suitable qualifications. Now, I don't think this official art of Garurumon X antibody is very decent. It's okay, it's kind of cool in some ways, but I don't think it shows off what makes it unique enough. Do we have any other art? I think, oh, that's not, oh, Digimon Masters, what are you doing? Shit. So what I kind of like about Garurumon X Antibody is that it feels like this weird alternate version of where Garurumon, if Garurumon stayed on all fours, and this feels like the in-between step between Garurumon and Metal Garurumon way more than where Garurumon does. I like how the kind of like little fins that Garurumon and Garurumon have turned fully metal. It's a very interesting design. I actually kind of dig it a lot. I wish we could see better art for this. One of the things that I don't like about the X Antibody is that sometimes it can feel like the Digimon is a whole level above, or sometimes it can feel like a very wasted opportunity just to make a Digimon more spiky or whatever. What I like about this is it doesn't necessarily feel like an ultimate level. It still feels to me like a champion, just a slightly stronger champion, but not a full stage up to ultimate, and does have that interesting transition towards Metal Garurumon. I think I'm gonna give this an A. I would almost be tempted to give this an S if it had some better art. This art is very good art, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't show off Garurumon X Antibody well enough for me. I mean, it shows it off better than this model from Masters, sure. I don't know, I think if we could get some like more modern art of this, or some more action poses or something, or it showing up in the anime or something, I could really fall in love with this, but right now this kind of like stoic art, I'm not quite getting the full vibes, although I do like the kind of licky tongue thing. It feels like the Hound of the Baskervilles or something. So, where Garurumon? I know a lot of people like where Garurumon, and I think it's decent. I feel like I've come across like I don't like where Garurumon, and I do think it's a good Digimon. I just think it's kinda clunky, bro. So, I'm not going to say much more. This is the same ranking I gave it in my friendship ranked video. Please do go check that out. There'll be a card on screen right now. But this is also going to go in B, but above Garurumon. I really kind of want to give Garurumon C now, but I'm not going to. I don't think it's mid because it still has everything that Garurumon's got going for it. It's just not as cool colors. It would be like B here, and where Garurumon would be B at the top. Okay, don't come for me.
Pitchforks! Can't be an angry mob without pitchforks!
But the one I was talking about earlier is Black Where Garurumon, and I like it a lot more than Base Where Garurumon. I know it's probably just overexposure bias again, like my same thing with Black Garurumon. Something I do prefer is the kind of like army pants that Black Where Garurumon has. The green pants instead of the jeans or jorts. I still don't love that it goes from like quadrupedal to bipedal to quadrupedal again, but I'm gonna, okay, this, people are gonna get mad at me for this, but I'm gonna put it in A, okay? Don't come for me. It would be like an A here. Like it's like just slightly above where Garurumon, but crosses into A. Okay, so then is Where Garurumon X Antibody. I like Where Garurumon X Antibody a lot, and I actually prefer it to Where Garurumon Sagittarius mode from Digimon Adventure 2020. I think the design of X Antibody to me is better than Sagittarius mode, because Sagittarius mode feels a little goofy, a little clunky, some of that goofiness coming over from Where Garurumon, which I know some people don't think it has. I think Where Garurumon X Antibody is definitely cooler looking, and a better manifestation of this kind of like upgraded Where Garurumon. It also feels more metallic and more in line with Metal Garurumon, which again I like. I like these X Antibodies to feel like a step between each level and not a full level up. It again is sorely lacking in art that does it any justice. I mean, there's this from Digimon World X and Digimon Masters, not great. It looks cool in Digimon World X though, you know, points for trying. I would say that to me, Where Garurumon X Antibody is an A. Slightly less cool than Garurumon just for the slight edgy factor, but I think very good. Very competent X Antibody. And then Sagittarius mode. Listen, I like Sagittarius mode, it's okay. I think I prefer Alterous mode to Sagittarius mode. I'm pretty sure that's what I said last time. Watch me contradict myself. I don't know, there's something in particular in the, in the anime, okay, we can show these pictures, right? There's something in the anime that just makes this guy look a little silly. I think it's how like overtly technological, possibly even like magical and futuristic Sagittarius mode wings are in comparison to the very like punk road warrior feeling Where Garurumon. It feels like I don't know, like is it like the Tooth Fairy movie where Dwayne Johnson gets wings? It feels like that. It feels like Dwayne Johnson in fairy wings or something, you know. It's just an odd match. I don't think it's bad, and I think its debut was cool, but again, much like my friendship ranking, I am going to be giving Where Garurumon Sagittarius mode a B. Like, just alongside regular Where Garurumon. I think they're both goofy in different ways. I'm taking over this broadcast now. Me, Future Karn. You can tell it's Future Karn because I've got futuristic Matrix sunglasses on. I'm here to tell you about today's sponsor, Bai. You've been watching this channel for a while now, you know Bai. They are the proxy service getting you access to all the goods you want from Japan. Whether it be something like the Digivice from Digimon Adventure 2020 or something more retro like the Digimon Axel, Bai has got you covered. And I come with a message from the future. When you are watching this, there are only 5 days left to enter Karn's giveaway with Bai to win a complete selection animation, Last Evolution Kizuna Digivice. So go to the Gleam link in the description to check out the competition and multiple ways to enter, with the main one being signing up for Bai. And when you do, you will get a 2,000 yen coupon to put towards any purchase on Bai, which you can use directly on Bai through sites like Yahoo Japan Auctions and Shopping, Mercari, Rakuten Japanese, eBay and more, but also with Bai's browser extension with an add to cart function, meaning you can shop directly on sites like Amazon JP, add to your Bai cart and check out. So check that link in the description, enter the giveaway for the complete selection animation, Last Evolution Kizuna Digivice, and sign up with Karn's link to get yourself that 2,000 yen coupon. Your future may depend on it if your future involves owning the Digivice from Kizuna. Thank you to Bai for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to past Karn. Okay, it's time for Metal Garurumon. I love this Digimon, one of my favorite megas. It's absolutely awesome, but it doesn't excite me as much as it maybe did as a kid. I do remember liking Metal Garurumon. Maybe I preferred War Greymon though. It's really hard for me to remember what childhood me liked, or indeed what me from a week ago liked. I will say that while it is classic, it's probably not like across the spectrum of Digimon. It's not my favorite mega. It's one of my favorites in Adventure, but there are seasons that easily outstrip Metal Garurumon. Yeah, I think it is still going to go in A. It is bordering on an S for me, but I think I'm trying to be a little bit stingier with S's. S to me has to be like something that I have no foibles with. And I gave it an A during friendship ranking, but I don't know if I'm starting to regret that. I am really tempted to put it like very low S, but I just don't think I think about it as much as I used to. But there's nothing wrong with it. If we were talking like objectively, which we can't with opinion, I probably would say it is a better Digimon than a lot of Digimon, but I don't love it, and I wish it would maybe have committed to the two-legged thing that where Garurumon has got going on. So I'm gonna keep it in A, but a very high A. And then we have got Black Metal Garurumon. First of all, black metal. I want to get my corpse paint on and go listen to Immortal. I'm not gonna give it an S. I'm so tempted. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in A above Metal Garurumon just because of like less boredom bias on the coloration. I just think it's really cool. It is probably one of the least interesting recolors though. Like, my Divoom died. He ran out of battery. I think the Garurumon line, while I prefer all the black variants, I think like Black War Greymon is probably more interesting than Black Metal Garurumon. Yeah, we'll leave it a high A. And hey, remember what I was saying about how I wish that they would have committed one way or the other? So either have Were Garurumon be quadrupedal or Metal Garurumon be bipedal. And remember how I don't really tend to like X antibody Digimon? Well, anyway.
Okay.
I really love Metal Garurumon X Antibody, dude. I think it's super fucking cool. It is, and I'm gonna say this now, my absolute favorite Garurumon species variant, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely adore this dude. Last time I said that War Greymon X Antibody and Black War Greymon X Antibody look different. Apparently they are solely color swaps, but the art in that instant made Black War Greymon look better. This one piece of art for Metal Garurumon X Antibody is baller. Yes, it is out the edgy, but not too out the edgy. And it really works. It's like the war machine to War Greymon X Antibody's Iron Man. It's super cool. The Gatling gun arm, the sort of like serviceware missiles on its left shoulder, the rail gun on its right shoulder. Dude, this thing fucks. My love of X Antibody Digimon, also look how much more art it has. It's clearly a favorite. My love of X Antibody Digimon is few and far between, but when I love, and again, I can't explain what that fine line between cool and out the edge is for me. It's super subjective and super personal, and I would struggle to put it into words, but for me, This dude is great. And I think, honestly, if I'm real with myself, I prefer it to Garurumon. Garurumon is kind of this thing, same with Blitz Greymon, to swap the attributes of Metal Garurumon and War Greymon. Specifically, they're like Omnimon halves, so Garurumon getting blades, War Greymon getting ballistics, guns and stuff, even though they don't swap the exact same types of weapons. I think Metal Garurumon X Antibody going bipedal looks way cooler than Garurumon. I really like Garurumon in the context of Omnimon Alter S. But of the two, Blitz Greymon and Garurumon, I much prefer Blitz. There is just something that doesn't fully come together with Garurumon, and low-key, I wish Garurumon looked more, maybe like a different coloration, like maybe keep the golden coloration, but had more of the proportions of Metal Garurumon X Antibody, but just swap out like blade for that gun, get rid of the Service Wear missile, I guess. So yeah, I really like Garurumon, I like what it represents, but it's not a Digimon that I find myself often relying on or talking about, so I'm going to keep it at A alongside Metal Garurumon. Yeah. Okay, now we have got the side pieces. So first of all, we're going to do Garurumon, and then we'll talk about the Spirit Boys. Garurumon, I love. It is one of those Digimon that I champion for constantly. And is it especially unique? No, it's Metal Garurumon with new coloration and a giant bazooka on its back, but that's kind of what I love about it. We've talked about this a million times at this point, but the Victory Greymon, Garurumon, Fusion, Omnimon, whatever it might be, is something I desperately want to see. And it is often the case, I think, with me, that it's not just a Digimon design that makes it so good for me, but also its potential. And I do find myself liking a Digimon less when it's kind of overplayed, which is again why these rankings are so subjective, because there are some people who may have never been exposed to a Digimon, haven't watched like the original adventure, maybe, unlikely, but you never know. So those Digimon that I'm more bored of, you might be in love with still, which is totally fine. That's kind of why I like Garurumon, in the same way that the black variants are more exciting for me because I've seen less of them. Garurumon is this fresh take on Metal Garurumon that could promise new story exploration. The reason, like, during 2020, Digimon Adventure 2020, I was so excited for Garurumon and Blitz Greymon is that if they showed up in the show, if they led to Alter S, that would be like a fundamental change that we haven't seen in Adventure before. And Garurumon and Victory Greymon represent that to me too. Very cool, unique Digimon who haven't been using a ton of stuff, like outside of their debuts, the Digimon Twin and stuff like that. So I kind of love them, and I do love Garurumon, but I don't love it actually as much as I love Victory Greymon. Victory Greymon is definitely the winner out of the pair. So surprisingly to many of you, even though I really champion for it, I'm probably gonna put Garurumon at a high A, with the kind of same justification I would give a high A to Black Metal Garurumon. I could definitely be very easily convinced to put Garurumon low S, I'm kind of tempted to, but I'm gonna put it high A for now. Maybe in future that'll change if it gets a really cool outing. I'm waiting on you, Bandai. Prove me wrong. And then finally, the spirits. Again, I'm not gonna be putting in Digimon like Lobomon, etc. here, because while I technically would count them, they aren't like technically fully correctly Garurumon variants. It's just Ancient Garurumon and Magna Garurumon, I guess. I do like Ancient Garurumon, but I feel like it's a little bit let down by its bulkiness. Every time the Digimon franchise explores Greymon, or specifically War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, outside of Adventure canon, they like to switch something around or change something. So like in Digimon Next and the Twin, they make Victory Greymon and Garurumon who keep the same visuals but expand upon them, so big sword, big gun. And then when we get to Digimon Frontier, for the Ancient Greymon, they have it be on all fours, and for Ancient Garurumon, they have it be on two legs, swapping War Greymon and Metal Garurumon's footing, I guess you could say. So in many ways, I see Ancient Garurumon as kind of like almost a proto-Garurumon in some ways. So then when you look at Ancient Greymon, Ancient Garurumon, Blitz Greymon and Garurumon, there almost feels like this like legacy thing, and admittedly Blitz Greymon and Ancient Greymon's connection is a lot different because Blitz Greymon stays bipedal. I think it would have been interesting if Blitz Greymon was on all fours, by the way. So I do like a lot of that concept of Ancient Garurumon, but I don't find myself again thinking about it a lot, and I wish I did. I think it's a cool Digimon, but it's not super cool to me. The Ancient Digimon I've always gone back and forth on. Some I really like, some I really don't, but it's still very cool. And that connection possibility to that same thinking behind Garurumon, even Garurumon maybe, I am going to give it an A alongside Garurumon. And then there's Magna Garurumon. Does this or does this not look like either evolution or pre-evolution to Metal Garurumon X Antibody? Like if I was trying to make like this big ballistic wolf lion, There's a lot of thematic connection with the Garurumon family, which I think we do get in Greymon, but because there are so many more Greymon, they're more spaced apart. But it really does feel like each Garurumon is almost taking some element of a previous Garurumon and reinventing or changing. And Metal Garurumon X Antibody debuted a year after Magna Garurumon, so it almost to me feels like Magna Garurumon might have been in their heads when they were designing these X antibodies. So again, there's this lovely like visual lore design cohesion that I'm a big fan of here. I think, and this again, this might be controversial, but I think Magna Garurumon is my second and last S tier of this video. But I will say it would be there. It would not be like, if Metal Garurumon X Antibody is somewhere here, maybe going towards the top, it would be over here, but we can't do that. So there we go, that is my ranking of all the Garurumon subspecies and variants, and now you're probably thinking, Karn, well you did Greymon, and you did Garurumon. Yes, Omnimon is coming soon, probably in July. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more rankings or anything like that, you can let me know in the comments down below, or become a member. The DigiDestined tier and above get to request videos with kind of like urgency, so thank you to my sovereign ZDK14, as well as everyone you can see on screen right now, for supporting the channel with their hard-earned money. We are in the run-up to some big stuff. In fact, by the time this video has come out, I already will know some really big Digimon news that is coming out the day I film this, and of course Digimon Survive is right around the corner, plus a ton more, so please do make sure you're subscribed and maybe become a channel member if you feel like it, so you do not miss any of the crazy year for Digimon it is about to be. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time when we go digital. Bye bye.